The Brooklyn Channels is a public housing project that aims to give the residents the feeling of living in a neighborhood. Private deck space, internally emulated streets, and community terrace spaces are utilized in conjunction with a public market to create a series of neighborhoods that foster a notion of connected community.
The core of the project is centered around the idea of visual and inhabited channels. They are privatized front decks that are shared between two apartment units and have versatile functions. The private channels are connected to semi-public interior circulation streets that run around a core atrium.
Each channel has an exposed open-air view looking outside of the structure and a maneuverable glass barrier facing the inner street. Views extend from one end of the channel all the way across the structure, giving it a porous and open experience.
Each channel can be personalized with outdoor deck furniture, planters, lounge equipment, and anything else residents might desire in an outdoor space. These can be rotated and changed throughout the seasons to see use year-round.
The interior threshold has a maneuverable door and wall mechanism that allow for the barrier between the channels and project interior to be removed entirely during the warmer months, should the residents desire more privacy or to create a more solid barrier during the colder months. The barrier can remain closed, granting each unit its own private access to the channel.
Being partially covered allows the channels to have protection from the elements and allows them to see use rain or shine. Each unit additionally has large operable windows facing into the channel space, which promotes the connection of indoor living programs with the outdoor leisure space.
The residential levels consist entirely of apartment units, their channels, as well as exposed public terrace spaces that offer larger areas for public gatherings that look out into the rest of the Brooklyn area. Units have kitchen, dining, and living spaces on the levels with circulation, and private bedroom spaces on the levels without public circulation.
The units themselves were broken down into standardized sets of units, which include several studio spaces, 2-bedroom units, and 3-bedroom units. Each unit has its own channel entry door that leads to a channel space shared by one other unit.
The ground floor contains a series of open market arcades and restaurant cafes that are accessible to the public, in addition to housing the administrative and mechanical functions of the building. The market program mirrors the layout of the circulation streets and units of the residential levels.
Structurally, the building acts as a series of 10 near-independent towers, each with their own sets of cantilevers. Towers are loosely connected to one another to support the circulation and channel spaces, and the structure is minimized in the atrium to keep the space as open as possible.
Each unit has windows facing towards the interior of the structure, allowing them to act as front windows, looking out towards the street, as well as external-facing windows, granting more spacious views into the rest of Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn Channels is about so much more than just giving city-based residents personalizable outdoor space. It's about fostering the notion of an inwardly reflective community, one that is about taking care of, socializing, and deeply connecting with one's fellow neighbors. Thank you.